Good morning everyone, and welcome back to Craft Eccentricity, and a little bit of a mixed bag today. Yeah, I've got a project share and haul from FGNormal, which is a website, and they've sent me some stamps and dies, and I've done a couple of those, and also my own little personal haul, and I made a project using those. So first up, FGNormal, and what I've used today is broken china. Stick that up there. I've used my VersaFine Claire. I've used my AliExpress cloud stencil, and I've used it very, very subtly. I've used one of my gorgeous little stenciling brushes, so easy to use. What else did I use? Oh yeah, background in all of them is the Surprise Creation arc dies. Absolutely love those. So I've used those. And then, moving my own little haul out of the way for a minute, I was sent these, and they actually forgot to send me the stamps with these, but apparently the stamps for these are on the way. And these are labels, and obviously you stamp sentiments, and then the sentiment stamp is the same shape as the labels, and then you just put the whole thing down and you can cut the whole lot out. So I was sent that by FGNormal. And I was also sent a Pansy set of dies and stamps, and I have done a project using a couple of the sentiment stamps, but rather than use the layering stamps, I just went with the dies here. And then I was also sent the strawberry and dies. That's another layering stamp, but you know me, I love strawberries. Absolutely love them. So when I use that, I'm going to get my strawberry charms and strawberry ephemera out. And then last but not least from FGNormal was the swan and sort of like Prince Frog set. I didn't use the frog, I just used the swan, and I used this sentiment, but it does come with dies. Right, so here's what I made. First up is my little swan, and as I say, using these arch dies for everything. I just use my Touch 5 markers to do the roses and then cut them out. Touch 5 markers again, just on the wings of the swan to highlight it. And look at that gorgeous, gorgeous little crown. Of course, that can go on the frog as well to make him a prince. And then I stamp the little puddle of water and a couple of those reeds. And then at the bottom, you're one of a kind. It stamps absolutely perfectly, and it die cuts beautifully. You've got a nice border edge all the way around. And of course, if you don't like a white border edge, you can always go around and use a cool grey one and, you know, kind of blend that into the theme of whatever it is that you're doing. So I'm going to measure my swan. Just grab my ruler. Right, the measurement of that is from there to the crown, which is where the crown should be, is 3 inches. And then the height of the swan, I'm going to say, is 2.5 inches. And then each of these little rose pieces I did in yellow and pink, and then cut each one out and just created an arch with it. And I'll try and do a guesstimate that. I'm going to say 2 inches is the length of each of those really, really pretty swan pieces. I really love that. It's a real princess card, I think. And you could also have something else going on in there. You know, you could have cut shaker or something and just have some real nice icy blue oyster shell sequins or something behind. Right, next up for FGNormal, arch frames again, and this time using the cloud stencil very, very subtly, and that is the pansies. And I used watercolour cardstock, and I watercoloured them, layered them all up, and then hit them with glitter. Because you have to, don't you? It's not very often you see sparkly pansies, so I thought, why not? And this is the Walmart watercolour cardstock, which is absolutely gorgeous. done for the leaves as well. And there's that lovely little sentiment, thank you. And then right at the top, the little things you do make such a difference. And you can just make out here that there are clouds going on behind, just very, very softly done. I just love that. Let's see how close we can get into that sparkle. Got a sparkle on Friday. Oh, love it. And this is the little birdie. Oh, hang on, I've got the pot on my table. Do you know I might only have a couple of tablespoons left in here? It's called whipped cream. That colour is. And it's only $1 a pot. It's absolutely good. It's my favourite. And it's also what I used on those gingerbread mittens yesterday. Just cover everything with it. It's just, you know, you can just stick it on and any colour you've used is going to show through. Just really love it. So let's measure the size of those pansies because they are big. And that's my dog barking. That's just over 2 inches wide. And I think I made it correctly. And 2 inches high. So it's kind of like 2 by 2. And then, you know, I cut a little cluster of the pansy buds just to go behind and pop them at different heights. But I really love that. And then, last but not least, it's my own little personal haul. And I got myself a snow globe stamp set with little trees, and it's got dies as well that you can buy. I can't remember whether the dies come with it or if I had to buy the dies separately, but I know they're both on the same sale page. But it is just so, so cute. And I wanted to do my trees in pink, so I've used my new Ranger pink tinsel embossing powder. Let's see if my camera's going to be good. See how close we can get. There you go. Really sparkly and pretty. Ooh, I might have confused the lens on the camera showing it so much sparkle. Let's do that. There you go. Just beautiful pink iridescent glitter, and it's a lovely, lovely soft pink. So I've used that. And what else have I done? Oh yeah, I've got a spare one. So I wanted to show you my little spare one that I coloured in. And I even did a tiny little rosy cheek on it. It's just really, really sweet. So here's my card. And basically showing that deer as well, I've used everything that's in this set. There's probably 2 sort of like snow flurry type stamps that I haven't used. But I just think it's so cute. It just stamps and cuts absolutely perfectly. But look at those pink sparkly trees. Ooh, how close can we go? There you go. I just absolutely love them. And the snow globe, you don't have to do it the way that I've done it. You can just stamp it down instead, because you actually get, if you look at that, you get the actual stamp. But I just used the dies and made the globe. And then down here, this little icy bit. Let's see how close we can get to that. That is what I hauled from Hobby Lobby. It's like a big icicle tassel. And I think there were like 10 strands or something on it. And because I'd noticed that each of these little bits was glued onto the strands, I just thought it would make great, nice little icy things to stick down onto a card. So that's what I did. So it's Friday, and that is what I got for you. I do hope that you have an absolutely awesome weekend, and I do thank you so much for watching, and as usual, all links below. Bye.